everybody. Well, mailbag's coming up in about 10 minutes at 10 o'clock. I'm going to start bringing the mail in now. Probably going to come in the side door for most of it since the faculty's hanging out petition. I don't want to be doing a spot. I'm going to get angry. Anyway, I'm going to bring the mail in, and then in about 10 minutes, we will start mailbag. All right. Hello, everybody. Hello, every kitten. Oh, I can see you guys are just going to be playing with that wire. Let me move the camera over a little bit. There we go. All right. Well, that's not going to stop you from playing with the wire, but whatever. Welcome to Mailbag. It's 10 o'clock. It is mailbag time. I need to figure out how to get myself situated here. I guess that's not too bad, probably. I'm going to go with that for now. And let's play the mailbag jingle by our friend Sarah Donner. If I can find it. Oh, there. Okay, hang on. Here we go.
Kitten Academy's where you want to be when you are a cat. On a Saturday, they can pounce playtime for the mailbag.
All right, let's open with the news of things that have happened since last week. This is going to be a quick one because not much except we put collars on the kids. I'll be making a cheat sheet as soon as I possibly can, hopefully this weekend. It's on my list anyway. Let's see, what else? Bibu went in for some additional testing. We expect to get the results of that next week. Just trying to find out if there's a reason that she's staying so skinny or if, she's just naturally beautiful. Who knows? Was there anything else that I'm forgetting that was important? It seems like there probably wasn't. There was one important thing, which is that we have put the word out to DAWS, the Danbury Animal Welfare Society, the animal shelter that we work with. They're the ones that bring us all of our kittens and that also process all the applications and decide who the adopters are. We put the word out to them that we're ready for a new mom cat, and they've already got at least one in mind. Although I don't know if that one's going to make it to us or not, but they say that there's backups in case she's not the right one for us. We'll find out. So that's the news. And one other thing is that this is going to have to be, there's a lot of boxes here, but this is going to have to be one of the shorter mailbags. We're going to have to cut it off at 11 o'clock. And the reason that we have to do that is I need to go see Dr. K for some extra medication for acro. The long story short, we've been trying to get his dexamethasone, his steroid injection that he needs, through Chewy. Chewy now has an online pharmacy, and dexamethasone has turned out to be difficult to get anywhere right now. I don't know exactly why, but I hear it's somehow related to COVID, which is weird. Maybe it's just one of the things that they end up using a lot when they're treating it, but I don't really know. I just know that the doc says it's been a little difficult to get. Well, Chewy has it, but Chewy has been historically very difficult to get prescription stuff from, even with the vet's okay, so we're trying to work on that. And so I said, long story short, this is not short anymore, but the bottom line is that until we can get it from Chewy, I have to keep making trips to the vet to pick up a little bit here and there to hold us over until we get it from Chewy, which still isn't happening. So no complaint against Chewy, really. I mean, I'm sure that they just have to, cross the T's and dot the I's. Otherwise, they do great customer service, but this is just prescription stuff on there. It's been nothing but a hassle. Okay, we've only got 2 letters today, so we're going to go right into it. And the first one, of course, is the postcard from Mom that we should be getting every week. This one, I posted a picture of it on our Twitter again, so you can see it up close if you'd like to see it up close. Just like little Vinyl wants to see it up close. What do you think of that, Vinyl? These kids are going to wear themselves out, and in 15 minutes, they are all going to be fast asleep. Anyway, it is a cat family at the photography studio, an old-timey photography studio. You can tell from the focus on this guy's camera that it's old-timey. And as usual, it's packed full of interesting little details. Of course, again, they have a pet dog, even though they're anthropomorphic cats. That always seems a little strange. And there's 2 little tiny mice posing in the background of the photo. I think they're posing for the photo as well, which sort of crosses the line between the mice and the other ones. The rest of his art are just mice. Well, I guess not. There's some that were like stealing things and acting like little people. So It's kind of interesting. And then I noticed that we've got mom and dad, and we've got all these kids, and this must be the oldest kid here who's so proud of their naval service. Maybe I don't know what sort of outfit that's supposed to be exactly, but they're wearing their uniform for the photo shoot with the family, of course. And then we have the same parrot from the vacation. So I don't think this is the same family, but I do think it says something about the artist that maybe they just like the parrots, or maybe they just needed a little color over here in this part of the drawing. I don't know. Anyway, fantastic as always. And on the back it says, "Dear Chris and DJ and KA friends, first of all, I love the video bits, Chris. I always share them to my Facebook page so my friends can enjoy them too and get so many replies of oohs and ahs. Most of my cousins already follow Kitten Academy and love it just like I do. And now that the kittens are in collars, I don't have so much trouble telling them apart, but I have to say Bessie and little Artie are still my favorites. Such precious little babies, all of them. You're doing such a great job with these babies, just as you have with all innocent fur babies all your life. Love to all, Mom." Oh, it also says, "Remember your pet rat that chased the cats trying to play with them?" Yeah, I do kind of remember the chasing the cats. I definitely remember the pet rat, or rats. I know I've had a few through my life. They make great little pets that, some people don't like rats because they're used to seeing the like feral rats out in the wild of the city. Those are not good pets. Do not take one of those rats home with you. But little pet rats that have been raised by hand are adorable. Really cute little pets. Smart, really, really super smart and friendly and sweet. And a lot of fun. Anyway, thank you for the letter, Mom. That's very nice of you. And I'm going to move right along. We have a note here that says it is from here we go. I was going to say this myself, but you've called it out. It's from In the Pouring Rain. And then on the back it says, "Save for stream. This goes with the small priority mail box with the green writing." Well, that is definitely a way to get your box open first. Here we go, because I had noticed this. Your handwriting is very distinctly wonderful. It's great handwriting. And I noticed they were both from In the Pouring Rain with the green ink, and it stood out. So if you hadn't said that, I still would have done it this way. But now we can do it properly. I moved that camera. Did I ever check the angle to make sure that we're still all good? I mean, I'm sure I'm on it, but wow, it's very pretty, by the way. All right, well, good enough. We're good enough. That counts. Okay, this is beautiful. It's a cat done with all these wonderful colors, wearing glasses with, I think they're little flowers on them, but they could also be little Charlie balls. Be an interesting way to decorate your glasses. Inside it says, "Mr. A and Dr. DJ, I found KA in April after searching for kitten live streams to brighten my day, and I've been hooked ever since. My boyfriend, my kitty, and I love watching the kittens grow and play. Enclosed are some rainbow ring toys for whoever you think will enjoy them. Felix, my polydactyl tuxie fur baby, loves to play fetch with these. Also, I sent some stickers for future adopters and current KA friends. Distribute as you see fit, and be sure to check them out in the sunlight to see more rainbows. Thank you for all that you do, Amanda, Matt, and Felix," who is In the Pouring Rain on Discord. Well, thank you so much. What a beautiful card, and you have the nicest handwriting. Let's see about the box. I can get this open successfully. Oh, wow. This is not at all what I expected from your description. This is amazing. Wow. Well, so first off, you've included these shiny rainbow sort of holographic Kitten Academy logo stickers and a ton of them. That is so awesome. They are fantastic. I might have to put one of these like on my car. I have the Kitten Academy logo sticker on my car that I think the Scooters gave me, although it may have come through KACon somehow. And it's very nice, but it is not as cool as this. These are really cool. Wow, I'm trying to line them all up just because of OCD or something. I don't need to do that. They are completely beautiful, and there's a ton of them here. Those are just awesome. And I can tell how they're sort of rainbowy, like a CD or something, you know, like they've got that rainbow reflectiveness to them. I don't know if that comes across or not. So cool. And then you've included what appear to be hand-knit ring toys. Oh, it says, for cats, ferrets, and other small animals, cotton yarn, recycled plastic rings, hand washed with warm water and mild soap. Handmade by curlygirlcrochet.etsy.com. Spelled just the way it sounds like it would be, Curly Girl Crochet. These are beautiful. I love these colors too. What fantastic colors. This one's practically a rainbow. These ones are rainbows in each one, so there's a little bit of variety here. Very cool. Those are awesome, and these do make great cat toys. We've seen plenty of classes have enjoyed little hand crocheted rings. They're fantastic. This is really cool stuff. Thank you so much. I'm super excited about these logo stickers too. Wow, that's some great stuff. I don't even know what to say yet, but I'm really excited about being able to use some of those stickers and to give some out, like you say. And I have to figure out how I'm going to start organizing all of this. Is that retro? Of course it's retro. Oh, nice jump though, retro. All right. Wow, these kittens are everywhere right now. Well, let's try moving right along. I don't know exactly where to go next. I'm just going to take whatever's on top here. Oh, this is, okay, I think I know what this one is. I think this is from Holly H., who accidentally sent us too much stuff. So I've got to check in here to see if some of this is not for us. Let's do that real quick. I need the knife out to make the rest of this mailbag happen. Let's see. I think going on by what Holly H. had said, I think this might be for us, and the rest of them probably not for us. So we're going to go on that assumption. I'm going to open this, and then if it turns out I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. Holly H. had let me know that she wanted to send us some things, and then she accidentally didn't change the shipping address and ordered some stuff for herself, and it all went to us, which means I got to forward it on in due time. May come sooner rather than later. These are cat-themed masks, which are really cool. This one's got a little cat on the side, just a little cat logo thing, very subtle. I like that. Oh, they're all the same. Okay, for some reason oh no, I did see one that was different. Look at that. This one has like a cat face on it. I really like that. I've wanted one like this that sort of has a cat face on it, but haven't ended up, getting or making anything like that. So this is perfect. Thank you so much for sending these. So 4 of them with the 2 different designs. They are awesome, and I bet DJ will really like them too. That is so nice of you, Holly H. Thank you very much. I want to try one of these on right now. I could wear one of these when I go to the vet here. That's a good fit. Nice. It kind of smells like sizing though, so maybe I should wash them before I start wearing them. Anyway, that is awesome. So thank you very, very much for these. And the rest of the stuff I've got set aside already in the kitchen, and I'll just set these aside with it. So I'm just going to put this over here and put these in with that for now. And we'll keep moving. I'm going to keep moving because it'd be nice to get through as much of this as we possibly can today. And the rest of it, I think we're just going to have to, put off until next week. So, so better for me to keep moving as much as I can. This, by the way, it says not for broadcast. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll just point out the fact that this is addressed to Ari, care of Kitten Academy. How cool is that? But I see not for broadcast, so we'll respect that, and I'll just set that aside and take a look at it off the air. That makes things move a little quicker too. That's nice. This, I already know what is in this because _kitten reached out to me, and it says, do not wait for mailbag. And I didn't wait for mailbag. It just happens that it was in our mailbox this morning. So it was the thing that waited for mailbag, not me. Anyway, what is in here, _kitten is the person who made the collars that the kittens are wearing. And I think they saw the trouble that we were having with some of the collars being still a little too big for these kittens. So they sent us a box full of even smaller kitten collars that says, "Good morning, extra small collars for kittens who may need some extra love and care. Much love, the_kitten." That's all it says. Excuse me. And there's a nice variety of colors here. And they are even smaller. I mean, you wouldn't believe that a kitten's neck is this tiny, but they really are. And this is going to be a good fit. This is also on as small as it will get, so it can expand up a little bit. So these will be really, really useful. These guys, I think by now, like we were just like a week early. I think they've sort of grown into the smallest setting on these collars. Like, that feels like a perfect fit to me. This one feels like a good fit. And Vinyls was actually... The one problem that these collars have, and I don't know why it happens, is that over time, one side is either getting smaller or bigger, so they like flare out. Does that make sense to you? So instead of being shaped like a cylinder, they end up shaped sort of like a cone with the top cut off. I'm sure you can picture what I mean by that, right? Where one side of the collar is a little smaller than the other. And I don't know if it's the one side that's being like it's having some threads pulled, so it ends up getting smaller, or if the other side is somehow flaring out, but that happens to all of them that we've seen, because we've used these collars from the_kitten for quite a while. They sent us like a million of them. We have a giant box of them. They're awesome collars. But that's usually when that starts happening too much and they end up being almost like flat, that's when we end up replacing them with another one, which is fine. We've got so many, like what are we going to do? My whole point, though, was that Vinyls, I've noticed, is starting to do that pretty severely and is also probably sort of a tighter fit for it. But that's good in this case because it makes it fit well where it might have been a little too loose before. So it all works out. It all works out. Okay. Moving along. I don't know where to go next. I'm just going to grab something. We're going to keep going. I recognize these stickers, and in fact, I am correct. This is labeled as being from Cheeto and Beans and Lisa G, their adopter. And you can see it's got all the usual little stickers that we find on a Lisa G / Cheeto and Beans box. And it's also got the Kitten Academy logo on the address. Look at that. Very classy. Makes us feel super official. All right, let's see what we've got in here. Lisa G, Cheeto and Beans. Oh, I see what this is too. It turns out this is turning into a usual thing from Lisa G and Cheeto and Beans. And this says, okay to read online with a note. It is the note. Bessie's behind the camera. I don't know if you can see her on one of the other cameras. She is chewing and wrestling with the camera cord. Hopefully she doesn't take us offline here. We'll find out. It says, warning, this surprise isn't for the faint-hearted, only for the cute-hearted. Wishing you a perfectly happy day, Cheeto and Beans. Here's a picture of Cheeto and Beans. There we go. It says, little bros living large. I hope you can see that. Let me put it up here instead, because I know the camera's aimed a little high. Okay, there's a big note on the back, but this cat says, tickle me. Oh, I got Bessie very interested. She's looking at me right now like I've betrayed her. Oh, but she's about to go right back to the cord. Okay, that's super cute. Anybody else care? Yeah, these guys all kind of panicked for a second. What do you guys think? You want me to take one? Oh, okay. So for some reason, the fake purring kind of sets everybody off. I won't do it a third time, but that was interesting. They'll all be right back. I know you kids. Come on. On the back, you have written, Dear Mr. A, DJ, and faculty, Mom is writing this for us because we don't have thumbs. We're doing great in our new home and have Mom pretty well trained now for when to give us treats, scritches, and when to play. Speaking of play, the box contains endowments for the Bebop Weebop family. We hope they all love it as much as we do. It's our favorite toy. Thanks for helping more kitties love Cheeto and Beans, who you all might remember as Trifle and Putter. That's right, isn't it? I think that's right. And Inside we have laser pointers, a giant box of laser pointers for everybody. And not only are they fun laser pointers for the cats, they're each individually labeled with a picture. I love this so much. So this one is for Ironic. There's a little picture of Artie on this one, picture of Retro, a picture of Vinyl. Even Bebop gets one. And Vintage, and Indie, and Bespoke. How cool. Lisa G, Cheeto, and Beans, thank you so much for those laser pointers. That is a very wonderful toy for these kittens. I know they're going to like it. I've got one now that I keep around in the bedroom because I decided I need to start doing these with the kittens a little bit more often, or just with our cats generally, because they are great toys. And so far, these kids have not really gone for it. Now, their mom, Bebop, on the other hand, when we were upstairs, I played with her with it a little bit, and she went for it. The kids, not so much. On the other hand, I've been trying to get them to do it like on our dark colored bedspread. It's kind of hard to see, so it might just be an issue of being able to see what's going on. We'll keep playing with them. I know that they'll grow into it. They just have trouble tracking toys generally still at this stage. They're just now getting into being really good at it. So I'm sure over time that will become even more appropriate for them. Anyway, it's an awesome, awesome gift. Thank you so much. Those laser pointers are just wonderful for cats. Isn't that right, Retro? Yeah, it is right. It is right, though. It is right. Okay. Well, we're going to keep on keeping on. Here we go. I think this may be a drop shipment from the Cat Connection, and hopefully has something in it to indicate who it is from. Ah, it does. Aw, what? Are you kidding me with this? This is so cool. It says right here, we at Cat Connection have just found out about you, and we love what we see. We are especially fond of the live feed of the adorable kittens you have. Please accept the extra items enclosed as a gift from us to you. We hope your move went well with ease and that you and all the kitty staff are settled in nicely. Wishing you well, the Cat Connection staff. So this is actually to us from the Cat Connection in Dallas, Texas, according to the return address anyway. This is so cool. It is thecatconnection.com, just the way you would expect. The cat, CONNECTION. And on top of that, they've got their phone number printed here, which is awesome because it is, I guess, the local number, or we'll use the 866 number. They've got an 866-386-MEOW is their phone number. Wow, that's a great phone number, too. You guys are serious about it. And you are one of the places that sells Rosie rats. So here we have 3 Rosie rats. These are a little smaller than the ones we usually see. They should call these Rosie mice. But they look actually perfect for the kitten size. And as you know, Rosie the rat is one of the toys that is a constant hit here. I mean, just a really big hit with real leather, little mouse face, and a real fur body, and a little leather tail. Cats and kittens go crazy for these things. I mean, just insane. This is fantastic. And I really like the smaller size myself, because that big size is a little awkward, and this is a little more mouse-sized. I think this is good. I do. I really like that a lot. You've also included a ton of other stuff. I mean, you packed this box pretty full. This is a new one on me. I don't even recognize what these are. They look like recycled paper stars. Oh, I see. They're little bits of recycled paper and felt, and they're stuck together to make some sort of a little paper felt toy. I can see, especially cats like Ari and Maggie that love ripping up paper bags, or Acro, when he was feeling a little healthier. Hey, maybe I should give him a paper bag to tear up. That's always been something that he really enjoys doing. Anyway, that's what that is all about. And then also there's these things, which are made out of little recycled bits of cardboard. I say recycled, I mean they were apparently, they just took these things and cut them up. That's the best kind of recycling. You don't have to send it to a recycling plant or anything. And what an interesting shape these cutouts are. I have no idea why they are in this exact shape. But that's also a really cool toy for a cat that likes little bits of cardboard. These are very clever, and I greatly endorse this sort of recycling. You can see that this used to be, actually, you can see this used to be some kind of cat food bag, age 1+ premium cat food of some sort. Those are fantastic, and they're just sewed together with a little bit of felt in the middle. And then this thing is held together with a little elastic cord, so you can move these little cardboard bits around. I don't know what these are. They're new to me, but I bet that our cats that like the cardboard and paper are going to go nuts for these. That's a really cool idea. And I really like the sort of recycling, the direct recycling. That's great. We also have some Smarty Cat mice, a classic, a staple of the Kitten Academy, and some little milk rings, another staple of the Kitten Academy. And speaking of staple items, you've also included a pack of 6 laser pointers. Wow. Laser Chase laser pointers. And, they're in different colors. Hang on, I got to look at this. I mean, I'm assuming the lasers are all red because that's the safest, lowest power lasers I think that we can make these days. But the laser bodies here are in different colors. We've got pink. We've got 2 pink and 2 blue and 2 silver. How cool is that? The Cat Connection. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for sending this to us. I had no idea any of this was coming. Really kind of you to do that, and I definitely, of all these toys, I would certainly endorse people go to you for these little tiny rosy rats because they, like I said, the cats love the real fur and the leather, and these are just the right size, I think, much better size than the traditional rosy rats that we have somewhere. You know what? There's got to be one in this room, probably right here in the toy basket I just cleaned up, so I can show you the difference. Or maybe they put it somewhere because they like to pick it up and carry it around. So it may not be in here after all. Oh, here it is. Yes. All right. Now I can't put that back because everything fell over. I'm going to put the toy box right over there. So you can see it's not a huge difference, but this is the traditional size rosy rat. This actually seems small to me for a rosy rat even. And then the little ones that they have that are just a little bit smaller and probably better for the kittens. I like those a lot. This one's all floofed up because it's been used for a while. Anyway, perfect. The Cat Connection. Thank you guys so much. I really do like that a lot. And it is thecatconnection.com. I'm going to put all this stuff back in here. We'll hand this stuff out for endowments, except I might steal one of those recycled cardboard things for Ari and Maggie to check out, because that seems like exactly the kind of thing that they would both love. And it is thecatconnection.com. So cool. Thank you very, very much. All right. How am I going to organize all this stuff, though? We'll get to it. I need to get it. Oh, I need to get another box. These guys are pulling a check out of the mailbag box. Wow. I didn't know that was hidden in there. Pretty sure that's where that came from. Okay. Well, let's just take whatever's next. Oh, I got to be careful about how I pronounce this one. It is Dog Sheets. That's a clever name of something. Oh, and this says LFS note is in DM. Okay, well, that's a good reminder. I know LFS did send me a note. I didn't commit it to memory, though, so let's start there. Oh, lots of notes. Ooh, oh my goodness. Okay. Ooh, wow. 5 packages. Okay. Well, okay, so this is packages contain waterproof throws and will be from a list of various places. I sent you, okay, LFS says, I sent you the elephant waterproof throw, which by the way is great and works fantastic and has been tested by Loganberry because the kitties deserve the best and it was the best quality if I do say so myself. But as I've watched over the last month and a half, I've realized at this point you may need quantity over quality. So I've searched out some of the most inexpensive waterproof throws so I can send you several. Each still promises 100% waterproof with a membrane, not a coating, and machine wash dry, and most promise no crinkle. The big difference is that most of these are not very absorbent on the surface material. As I wrote you in my original email, some people prefer less absorbent material. It's good for horizontal surfaces, thick messes, and small messes that can just be wiped up with enzymes on the spot. On the other hand, absorbent materials are good for vertical surfaces, liquid messes, and large messes that after wiping still need the washing machine. Some throws I'm sending are Sherpa back, which will probably be more absorbent if you use them Sherpa side up, and of course any surface can be made absorbent by tossing one of your absorbent throws over the waterproof throw. Hope you can find uses for these on beanbags, futons, the chaise, human beds, cat beds, chairs, other furniture and floors, and in cars, inside berth boxes, outside berth boxes, or in any of the many places I haven't thought of, but kitties might do something to. Even outdoors as a picnic blanket. Come to think of it, especially as a picnic blanket, please get away with DJ to a nice picnic somewhere. Thank you so much for this. And let me say that you're right. These are useful everywhere. In fact, we had a Loganberry incident just yesterday. I was in my office, and he was in my office, and we've got that gaming chair that's in there for video games. Some of you have seen it with the steering wheel and stuff. It doesn't matter. But I looked over at it just in time to see Loganberry full on, straight up, just marking on the chair. Which I had a blanket on. The blanket was really there to protect it from Eddie's shedding, because it's one of Eddie's favorite places to sleep all day long is in that chair. So, and he gets tons of hair in it. So I put the blanket there to get all the hair, and then I can just take it away and wash it and get rid of all the fur, and that's fine. So Logan decided that blanket would be a good place to mark. Unfortunately, I yelled at him, and he just had gotten started. The blanket smelled to high heaven because the marking spray is like way smellier than cat pee even. It's got this really distinct smell to it that you recognize immediately. He ran off right away. I picked up the blanket. It was only on the blanket. That was great. I caught it just in time. And then I brought that to the wash with a bunch of the urine eliminator in the wash, and I think it's fine. But then what I did was last week in mailbags, someone sent us two little waterproof blankets to put like under a bed sheet or something. And I took one of those and put it on the chair for now, it was just a little small, so I had to like tie it on the chair in a weird way. My point is, thank you. That's my point. These are going to be so useful. And once again, being careful how I pronounce this, it is step 1, open your dog sheets. Step 2, place over your dog's bed for waterproof protection. When needed, pull it off and wash it and replace when dry. Never have to wash your dog bed again. Easy. Awesome. So these are intended for dog beds, and it looks like it might have some elastic around the side of it, which could be really cool for a beanbag chair if it's the right size. What a great idea. And, oh, wow, it's very soft, and I think I'm not going to take this all the way out yet. Actually, I don't know why I wouldn't. I'm going to take this all the way out right now. Let's do that. Oh, wow, it is. It's very soft. It's not crinkly, but they've got a piece of tissue paper in here. That's what that crinkle was. So it's not at all crinkly. In fact, it's hard to believe that it's waterproof. It's a soft, like fleecy feel. It's very fleecy. And the picture has an elastic edge on it, but this does not have an elastic edge. It's just a big, very soft fleece blanket. The feel of this is wonderful, and the color is great. It's just a plain gray, which goes with everything, and it's really nice. This seems really, really nice. And it's a good size, and it will look good on all of our beanbag chairs. I think it is perfect, and I'm excited to try it out. From LFS, thank you so much. It doesn't smell too bad, but usually DJ wants me to wash stuff before we start using it anyway. So I should put this somewhere to go upstairs with things. I'm so unorganized here. We'll figure it out. I'm going to use your box from Dog Sheets to put all this extra stuff in now that we have to get rid of. I needed a place for that. Now we've got it. Dog sheets, waterproof dog bed cover. All right. It is ultra soft and it's not crinkly, so it's already got a couple of good points going for it. LFS, thank you so much for that. That's super kind of you. And apparently that came from the reseller called Really Good Pets Shop. Interesting. reallygoodpetshop.com. Which is it's really good pets with an S and then shop. So there's two S's in a row there. I wonder if somebody's got that same domain name with just the one S, Really Good Pet Shop. That's got to get real confusing real fast. Hopefully that's not the case. I don't know. Anyway, all right, let's keep going. Let's just keep going. See how much of this we can get through. This says ship to Math Cats. So this is obviously from Math Cats to us. Like I mentioned before, that's something that some folks do. If you have something drop shipped to us from somebody that won't include a note, like, for example, Chewy, you can always send it to yourself, care of Kitten Academy, and then we know who it's from, which is exactly what it seems like Math Cats, that's MATHKATZE on the Discord, has done. And what is it? What is it? Oh. You're going to have to tell me why you decided to send this to us, Math Cats, but I have an idea already. This is a puzzle feeder for cats and dogs. It's got these little interesting containers in it that the dog or cat would have to figure out how to open. Some of them have lids that you can hook your finger under and lift up, and the other ones you have to slide over. And one in the middle has a thing that you can spin around to open up. So you can put little treats in each one of these, and then the cat has to figure out how to get the treats out. And I think this would be a fun experiment for Bebop because she is food crazy. And I bet if anybody could, it would probably be her. And maybe, just maybe, that's why you sent it. Let me know. If you sent this for Bebop specifically, or if you sent it for some other reason, we will make sure that it gets the proper use. But that's a great idea. The Zippy Paws Smarty Paws Puzzler 3-in-1 fun game for, it says dogs, but come on, we all know who it's really for. All right. I want to get to some of these things that look like they're not drop shipments before it ends up too late. And I don't know why I didn't cover up your name like I normally would here. Sorry about that. Excuse me. This is addressed to Mr. A and Lisa. Interesting. Let's see what we have inside. We can sort this out. There's a big note. I like that. All right, we like a note. Oh, that's a big note, too. Aw. So cute. It says, thank you for all you do for rescue with skill and knowledge is the greatest gift from Phyllis. Phyllis, thank you so much. These are cute. You have included some pictures of, and poetry too, wonderful poetry of your cats. They look like from 2016, 2017. And the cat's name is Ghost. And it looks like you have a blog that I will mention, if I'm right. Oh, look at that Ghost. Such a sweetie pie. Thank you so much for sending that. And you say here, this is so cute. My Ghost today, it says, June 14th, 2020. Oh, well, okay. I got to skip that one because it's sad. All the poetry seems a little sad. I'd like to read some of it, but it is all little sads. Okay. But the pictures of Ghost are beautiful. There we go. Such a pretty one. And somewhere here I saw your Cat Logic. I think your blog, it says to say Cat Logic 2015, my blog. So I assume Cat Logic is your blog. Phyllis, thank you so much for sending this to us. I'm sorry I can't read your wonderful poetry. on the stream here, but you may be familiar with our no sads policy, and this is all it's all a little bit no sads. But look what else you've sent us. To move on from that, you have sent us some Sudacal suits, the same ones that we use in exactly the right size. These are the 2XS size of the Sudacal suits, which I think is the size we typically end up using for mom cats. Most of our mom cats fit into this one pretty well. These are the 3XS. I can't even imagine, like the XS would be for like a full-size, boy cat that we've never had to use one on, I don't think. Acro could have ended up in one, but he turned out to not need it. So anyway, we go through these. Actually, I should say the cats go through these. I'm sure you've seen the pictures of, was it Gabby that just shredded hers to bits? So these are always useful, and they're not cheap. So thank you so much for sending these to us. Phyllis, who I guess is the Cat Logic blog. That's really kind of you, and your cat Ghost is precious. Thank you very, very much. Okay. I'm trying to figure out where to put all this stuff, though. Man, cleaning this room up is going to be a real hassle. I got to make sure we cut it off right at 11 because I don't have any of this organized, and it's going to take me figuring all of this out. Okay. Oh, well, here's another one that says LFS, C Note, and DM. So this one should be easy to go through because we already know what's in it, though. Okay. It says 100% waterproof furniture cover. All right. This must be a common problem for people. I didn't realize, but for their dogs specifically, I don't know why this seems like such a dog problem. Although this one does have, so the picture on it is cute. So first off, this one's like quilted and really super soft. You can tell just from the difference in size, right? How much more quilted it must be. And it says waterproof non-slip bed cover by Easy Going. It is Easy Going. Oh, it's also much bigger. It's 86 inches by 82 inches. Easy Going is the brand. Easy Going. Is that a pun on like going to the bathroom? Easy Going. I don't think it is, but now it is. He's kind of covered up by the label here, but there's a surprised-looking Ari cat in the corner of their advertisement photograph thing here. Let's pull this out. Oh, he looks like a little Ari kitten, and is sitting on another piece of their same material that's on the floor instead of on the bed. So he's clearly part of the advertisement. And then there's like a little Elsie dog here on top and a little Ari cat there. That's so cute. So this is also, it's very soft. It's not crinkly at all. Well, it doesn't smell too much either. Again, I think DJ would want us to wash all of these before we deploy them. Thank you. Oh my gosh, this is perfect though. It's really soft. This is going to be great for some deployment where we need a soft one because it's quilted up and it's super thick. That's going to be really fun. Also, I see I got a note from Math Cats about the Zippy Paws, Smarty Paws Puzzler for, I guess, a note that maybe was supposed to be included but didn't make it. And so first off, LFS, I can't believe you sent so many blankets. That is, that's above and beyond. It's really, it's a lot. Thank you so much for that. I thought the Math Cats note would have been a private message, but it probably just went to the chat with me. There we go. It says, this is Hina's favorite treat puzzle so far, adopted January 2020 and enjoying many dog puzzles off-label as a cat. Just curious if any KA kitties, including kittens, moms, faculty, would enjoy it too. Feel free to use or give away to adopters as desired. From Math Cats, and you can see plenty of pictures of Hina in cat spam on our Discord server. And Math Cats promises to put a video of Hina playing with this toy on the Cat Spam channel on the Kitten Academy Discord server. So thank you so much. All right, then I will feel free to use this for anybody, and it will be interesting to see who else might figure it out. So I bet Maggie, if anybody, that seems like a Maggie thing. She's so smart about opening doors and things. Like she's the one that even the microchip controlled cat door, she's figured out how to hack it to get through it. And the food bowl too, the microchip controlled food bowl. Like she's the ultimate Maggie hacker. Fantastic. All right, this says Fragile, and it's got a drawing of a happy little kitten, and it says open this end. So whatever's going on here is going to be awesome, I'm sure. Let's find out what it is. I love the little happy cat drawing. I will open carefully. Okay. Oh, okay. The note. Wow. Okay. This is all getting out of control. I'm going to set this behind me for a moment. The note. Okay to read on air. Obviously sent from somebody who knows what's what around here. Oh, look at that picture of that cutie pie. It says, "Dear Mr. A and Dr. DJ, when I saw this cross-stitch pattern by Satsuma Street, I knew I had to sew it for your Southwestern theme. The toys are for you to distribute as you like, although Bebop would probably enjoy one of the Yow Stinkies. Best, Jackie and Rory, who is my cat, picture enclosed." Also, I think Rory, R-O-R-Y, is her Discord name, but I tend to lurk and not chat. Well, Rory, that's fine. We definitely like Rory or Jackie or whatever you prefer to be called. That's fine. We have a lot of lurkers and we like lurkers. What else can we do? This is a wonderful picture of Rory. Such beautiful eyes. And Rory appears to be a Duluth calico with big white patches. And you've included a Rory whisker as well. So sweet. Also, this is some great art. I almost missed your card because I was so distracted by the picture of Rory. It's like an old Baroque sort of painting of a mom cat and all of her kittens that appear to be in a sewing room, an old-timey sewing room, and they are all climbing a end table and playing with a bag full of yarn. So you can see all of that going on. That is amazing. And it says here that the fine art is called Mischief Makers. It is a painting by Henriette Ronner Knipp, who lived from 1821 to 1909. So it's a pretty safe bet that this painting was done before 1909. That is spectacular. Well, that is some seriously fine art. And it's so cute to see even 100 years ago or more, kittens were all up to the exact same stuff they are today, as you would expect. So sweet. Okay, and let's see about what you said. I can't believe you sent me a cross stitch that you did yourself. It's too nice. I'm sure it's too nice. I say, not having seen it yet. But I know exactly. I already feel like, oh, it's too much. Okay, so first off, you packed it nicely in some wonderful baby blankets for us to use. Look at this. This one's got little deer and owls and squirrels and trees on it, and this pink fleecy back. That's a perfect kitten blanket. Thank you for that. And then let's get to that last because there's another blanket here. It's framed and everything. That's too much. I can't believe you sent that to me. I'm really excited about it, though. Okay, here's another one. This one's got feathers and a minty green back. These are really nice kitten blankets, too. Wow. And then you also sent, as you mentioned, Yow Stinkies. Those are the little tiny Yow catnip fish. And the Yow catnip, as you know, is the really good stuff. These are Cat Dancer brand cat chasers. I have not seen these before. And they look like little bits of that same sort of twisted up cardboard that makes the Cat Dancer on the wire work, along with the rainbow thing that comes in the Cat Dancer wand. And they've put them together into one thing. This is all new to me. I got to get one of these out and take a look at it. Maybe leave it here for the kids. Oh, look at that. So it comes in 3 different kinds, too. There's a ring, and there's one that's got these little things that are sticking out like this. And then there's a third one that's shaped like a little bow tie. These are really cool, and I have never seen them before. And I bet the kittens would like them. And you know I like stuff with rainbows on it. And this, look, it's a perfect little rainbow. It look good in the room. I'm going to leave a couple of these out to see what the kittens do. I'm going to leave this one out because it seems perfectly fine. There we go. I'll save the ring one for later on. So cool. I don't know where I'm putting all this stuff. You also sent a bag of mouse toys sold as a set. Do not separate. Well, you didn't. So good on you for following those directions. These are cute little tiny mice, just like the gray one that Retro loves and was running around with for days on end, and now probably is lost somewhere? Question mark? I don't know. I don't see it. And then the catnip caterpillars that are some very fuzzy caterpillars, super fuzzy, and like the exotic kind of caterpillars. If we had more time, I would tell you all about how my mom found an exotic caterpillar just the other day and sent me a picture of it, and I was able to successfully identify it. But we don't, so I'm not going to go into that. Instead, I'll just say these are really cool fuzzy caterpillars. All right. And finally, the big show. Rory has sent us, oh wow, you framed and everything. That is just too nice. Oh, I love the colors you've used here. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. It is a Southwestern themed, it's a kitty, and the kitty is sitting in a bunch of potted cactuses with a sun in the background and some clouds. And even there's a little bird sitting on one of the cactuses. It's amazing, but the most amazing thing is the color and the patterns are spectacular. I mean, just wonderful. It's so beautiful and imaginative. I love that the sun is not just a sun, but it's got like this whole mandala thing going around. It's very like a surrealist sun. And the cat, also very surrealist sort of a cat. He's pink or a lavender, excuse me, and with green eyes and cute little tiny whiskers and this big body with his tail curled around here, and he's sitting in and among all of the potted cactuses, which are also in wonderful colors. There's purple, and there's this sort of yellowish mustard green here. I love the colors that you put together for this and the patterns. It's just fantastic. It's so beautiful. I really, really like this, and I'm excited to put it up. I might put it right in my office, actually. It's just gorgeous. And it reminds me of, I haven't been to the desert very much. I haven't spent much time in the Southwest, but I did spend a couple weekends doing some work out there in New Mexico. And it must have been in I don't remember now, it was many, many years ago. But the thing I remember that just will always be with me is how the desert, you being from the Midwest, you think of it as just this desolate, barren wasteland. And maybe I was just there at the right time of year, but it was full of little flowers and colors, and it was beautiful. It was one of the most beautiful places I've ever seen in my life. And this legitimately reminds me of being there with the sort of the deserty background, but then all the color that's here in you've got flowers on the little cactuses. It's lovely. And this is great work too. All of your stitching is perfect. I mean, just right on. That's fantastic. Rory, thank you so much. Wow. I don't even know what to do. I've got to make sure that your card stays with your art. In fact, I'm going to open the back of it and slip it in there so that they are always together. I'm going to do that right meow. Actually, I'm not. I'm gonna hook it under here, and I'm gonna do it later because I've got to keep this mailbag moving right now, don't I? Yeah. So a lot of the times when we've had art that people have sent us framed, the framing store that we used to go to back in Illinois, we would have them actually frame it and then make a little pocket in the back to put the card with, so that we can always have sort of the artist's, remember who it was from and what it was about and everything. And they're so special to us. So thank you so much. I'm trying to figure out what to do. Okay, I'm just going to set this right here for the moment. Okay, that's it. I'm going to prop it right there for the moment, and then we'll figure it out. I've got 5 minutes, everybody. Should we do one more box? Okay, let's do one more. We're going to do this one here because this looks like, there's another one here too that also looks like it's been packed up though, so I don't know. Well, we're doing what we can. Oh, this is another blanket from LFS. You know what? We can save that as a surprise for next week. We don't have to open this right now. Let's do the other box. It's a big box, though. Let's hope we don't run way over 5 minutes by doing it. These have got to stay together somehow. Just stay right there. Oh, and this one is from BX Feline Crew, who we know. So let's do BX Feline Crew, and then that will be it. And the other 2 boxes, three boxes. 3 boxes we're going to have to push till next week. My apologies for anybody that has to wait until next week to have their stuff opened. I'm sorry. I really, gotta go to the vet, so has to be done. It says no need to open on stream. Well, I don't know if that applies to just that little part or to the whole thing, though, because you've sent a lot of stuff in here. The note. Okay, let's see. Dear Mr. A, Dr. DJ, faculty, and hipster weebops. Caring for so many kittens and cats, one would expect a multitude of empty food cans and other garbage items. You can never have too many disposable bags. The purple packaging contains enough. Are you helping, Benny? Is this how you help? The purple packaging contains enough to hopefully last a good while. No need to open on stream, so that's what that was all about. Also, sending cans of Halo pate-style cat food might be a hit with the faculty, especially Acro. Worth a shot, you never know. It certainly sounds like it is worth a shot. Thank you for always keeping us in the loop at Kitten Academy. We truly appreciate the interactions, activities, and connections with fellow KA supporters. Enjoy the rest of your summer and stay cool. Hugs always, BX Feline Crew, Gigi, Daniel, Francine, and Mom Dana. Thank you, BX Feline Crew. And you sent a picture of them, too, which I know is going to be very difficult to make out on the stream. But they're all in very cute little scratch loungers that look awesome. And it's cute how they're all 3 of them are in the scratch loungers together. That's super cool. So this is an assortment of disposable bags, which I know are going to be super useful. Thank you for that. And then the other things that you have sent are, the food, the Halo food. Okay. Well, you sent the Halo food in these cute little pink bags, but this one is torn open, so it'll be easy for me to show it off. It is Halo Impulse. I have not heard of Halo food. It says grain-free sensitive stomach cat. And it is quail and garden greens pate. Super fancy. Wow, and the number 1 ingredient is quail. Speaking of the Southwest, that's something I remember from my time out there, seeing little quail running around. They were very cute and funny little birds. Chicken broth, chicken liver, water, eggs, natural flavor. Agar, tricalcium phosphate, barley, grass, dandelion greens, parsley, and then all the usual other things like salt and taurine, et cetera, vitamin E supplement, you name it. That's a good list of ingredients. That seems like that's probably some really nice stuff. So we will check it out. And right now we are trying, Acro, we're trying to keep his weight up. And it means trying to give him like whatever food he might be most interested in. It's funny too, because I'll talk about this while I'm starting to get stuff put away, because I've got to keep moving. It's 11 o'clock. Like I said, we'll take those last 3 boxes. We'll push them until next week. Thank you to everybody. Thank you, BX Feline Crew, for the food and for the bags, which are, as you say, always useful. I'm going to take your other food out, too. And I'll just put those aside so I can bring them right to the kitchen where we keep all that. Anyway, I was in the middle of saying something about Acro and the food. I was going to say about the food for Acro that when we were feeding him like a week or 2 ago, I put down some of the Tiki Cat ahi tuna. It's just Tiki Cat ahi tuna, and it's really, the Tiki Cat stuff it's always, I don't know, the cats seem to like it, and it looks so good, like I would eat it. It looks like people food, and that's something that's entirely marketing. Like, I don't know if the cats care the slightest bit that it looks like people food, but it sure works on me where I pull it out and I'm like, this is the really good stuff. Like, it just looks that way. So, hey, whoever decided to sell it that way, good job. But my point being, Acro was really digging the ahi tuna, and I would put down a can of that, and he would eat it, and I'm like, oh, great, anything he wants to eat at this point, we will do it. So I ordered like 2 cases of the Tiki Cat ahi tuna from Chewy. By the time it got, and then because it was going to take a couple days to get here, and I didn't want to give him a break, I went to the local pet store, 2 of them, to find one that had Tiki Cat ahi tuna, and I found one that did, and I bought like a whole bunch of it there. And by the time I got back from the pet store, the ahi tuna from Chewy was here, so I didn't save anything. I just got more of it. And then, of course, you can see where this is going. He doesn't like it anymore. I put it down, and he's just like, no, not that one. So right now he does eat the Pro Plan senior food, which is what they had him on at the vet, which we started because he was eating it at the vet. And he still eats some of that. He even eats some of the Fancy Feast that everybody else does. And he's been really fond of the chicken brands of the Tiki Cat stuff, which come with pieces that are a little too big for him to manage right now. So I got to chop it up and then a little bit more than what it comes. Not the point. The point is that it's great to have extra different things to try him on, because right now he's in that stage of like anything goes. Anything that we can get him to do, we will do it. So thank you for giving us another thing to try. Okay, I have to get moving. Okay. Well, that's interesting to know. I guess I'll find a different way to do it. That is I was mistaken about the Discord name. The Discord name of the person who sent the cross stitch is Jackie and Rory. That makes too much sense. Spelled Jacquie, and she was just letting me know that I won't be able to fit the card in there because the cross stitch is right on the backing. But I'll find another way to make sure that stays together. Some tape, or I'll make my own little pocket to put back there or something. Thank you for letting me know. And I've got to get up. I got to start getting this stuff out of here because, like I said, there's a deadline on getting to the vet. And now Dr. Katz is awesome, and she would meet me anytime I need, but I don't like to take advantage. And she's legitimately there until noon. So I got to get all this stuff put away and get out the door so I can get there before noon to pick up the stuff for Acro, and then I will, then I'll be back. So that's the plan. We're going to make that work for us. Let's see what I can do to get this place cleaned up in a jiffy. I'll put this with our cool stuff for now. Hang on. Don't even think about coming out of here. It won't actually fit in our cabinet of special things that people have sent. It's a little too big for that, so I just set it on the counter until I can figure it out later. This is sort of, do you want one of these Yow Stinkies? You can have one. I know you've got a banana in here somewhere already. Here. Oh, wow. Okay. Here you go. Have one of those right meow. Get to the rest later on. Good. Okay, let's start. Those in there. Okay. This is for stuff that we need. Here, food can go in there now, and masks. Oh, I can get them off of there. Go. And these toys are for random endowments, and these are for us to go in here. Perfect. Let's go back here. The other notes we need to save. The blankets can go upstairs to the wash. Notes, 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 notes. Set these aside. Wash. Cat Connection, very cool stuff for some endowments. Including some miniature Rosie the Rats. I like those. Go. Technically, this can go into two. Good. Kids are zonked out. So cute. Oh, this was another box. I guess we have like 4 boxes left. Okay, fair enough. All right, what am I doing? Beep boober. Yeah, big beep boober. That is you. All right, that goes in there. This goes to next week. These are all headed downstairs, but not in the box. Not in the box. But with the box. Bibu, I like the fact that you want to go out, but now's not the time, kiddo. Sorry. All right, let's move this camera back where it belongs. Have some of this extra stuff here. Walking on the microphone, sorry about that. All right. Hey, look at that. I got everything put away already, and it's only 10 after, so I'm on time so far. But I do have to keep rolling. So if you are watching this live, don't go anywhere. The kittens are going to be right here. You can keep watching them. And if you're watching this later on the archive, thank you so much for joining us, and I hope you tune into the regular Kitten Academy live stream to see what's going on. I hope you guys could see Bessie. She just did a really cute little stretch. Okay. That's it for the archive. Thanks, everybody.